good, y'all? This your boy Black G92. Now, today I'm going to do a reaction to another Mesus new songs that dropped back in February titled Christain't. Christain't? I think Christain't. Something like Christain't. I don't know which one, how you pronounce it. I think Christain't because, it's spelled like Christian. It has the ain't at the end. So, guessing that's how it's pronounced. Correct me in the comment section below. So, if I got it wrong, that is. But yeah, I'm going. Today at work has been a long one, and I need something to lift my spirits up. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna see what this song and the music video is looking. Well, the song sound like it, but the music video is looking like about 3, 2, 1. Real though.
Hey, come on, guys, hurry up.
All right, hon, we're coming. Come on, baby, we gotta go.
What's that?
It's the snow globe, baby.
What's inside?
It's a church. That's where we go to pray.
Gonna be late.
Oh, how sweet.
Look, baby, it plays a song.
Go play her song.
Look how we look at each other, judging books by their cover. If I told you I was Christian, how quick you think I would judge you? Damn, I'm supposed to.
Already with opening bars, man. It's asking a very good question, man. Not a good question, but just saying what a lot of people do on a day-to-day basis is judge by like the whole old phrase, judging a book by its cover. Not even knowing it. Well, it may serve like some purpose as far as avoiding sort of dangers, but as far as the Christian theology, not Christian theology, but in other situations, sometimes you may misread a motherfucker and you haven't figured out all wrong and find out they may be the opposite of what they appear to be. Let's get back to it.
Know about my love, huh? So what's that look like from above, dog? Well, let me go ahead and sit in the seat this high and tell all you people out there with me it's not gonna sugarcoat it. No, cussing like a sailor. Yup, talking about a fisherman. Tell me they ain't swear. Fuck. Not a legalist. Nah. Not a homophobe. Nah. Yeah, I disagree. I do. But I ain't throwing stones. I ain't wholly wrong. Look, I'm well aware I'm flawed. No better than you, just better than who I used to be back in the day, and that's all. No MD, no degree, no paper on the wall.
We're gonna play that back. Man, dude was coming with it already. But I like how he has denominations, lies, faith, pope, signs, truth of the, I don't know what it say, but it says death, all types of stuff written in the background, just things that is related to Christianity and all things that come with it, basically. I like that. And I like the whole setup in the snow with the Christain't shirt, hoodie, and the hat. Dude coming in sweat, coming in with the drip.
Tell me they ain't swear. Fuck. Not a legalist. No. Not a homophobe.
No.
Yeah, I disagree. I do. But I ain't throwing stones. I ain't wholly wrong. Look, I'm well aware I'm flawed. No better than you, just better than who I used to be back in the day, and that's all. No MD, no degree, no paper on the wall. Not a doctor, not a scientist. I am just me, that's all. No judge, just a witness that'll give it to you raw. Whatever I talk, trust that I walk. That's all that I done. That's all that I saw. No, not a theologian.
Yeah, he's just basically letting you know, he ain't none of them things that people would pay high respects for as far as a doctor or someone that holds a degree or a diploma or whatever. Well, did he say something about diplomas? I think so. Go play that back real quick.
Better than who I used to be back in the day, and that's all. No MD, no degree, no paper on the wall. Not a doctor, not a scientist. I am just me, that's all. No judge, just a witness that'll give it to you raw. Whatever I talk, trust that I walk. That's all that I.
That was very clever how he did it. How he switched it. How he just said no judge, just a witness. How a judge has a witness in the stand, point out the suspect and such. I like how you put that play on words on it, and basically just breaking down. He in person holds a bunch of degrees or have anything indicated high education, but it was just simply just him, and that's all that needs to be presented. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's the best way to go about it, because society tends to hold folks with those degrees in high regards, thinking, they're the smartest in the world. Knowing good goddamn well they make mistakes and they're flawed. They may be smart in one area, but not smart, and they're probably ignorant or hella stupid in other areas. So, love how he does that though.
That's all that I saw. No, not a theologian. Nah, not a Bible thumper. Nah. And it don't make me a better driver with a fish up on my bumper. Not a priest, not a pastor, not really sure if I'm preaching. But I'm damn sure not the soft type that'll sit back in these bleachers like fear of rejection is kept my stomach and eyes, but not anymore. Not sure why I expect accept this like I'm not in a war, but you're not my enemy, people. That's not where the battle starts. See, we need to treat the heart of the matter, cause it's a matter of heart. Not cliche, not saying I have all the answers. And hell no, I ain't okay with little kids dying from cancer. And yeah, I cry, but don't ask me why if I can't ask you to what now. Cause with all due respect, definitely catch up to it somehow. Like,
damn, dude's spitting in this track, man. Talk your shit, Mesus. Like, he even goes in to say he ain't none of those religious figures. Nonetheless, like, he's going to just give you them straight facts, and that's what it comes down to. And just let you know, like, the stuff that the matters that affect them the most as far as, like, emotionally and such. You know what I mean? To let them know that I'm still basically saying that I'm still Christian, but may not have those. I'm still not perfect, so none of you people out here, basically.
step off a ledge, right or not, you're gonna fall, like it or not. God doesn't need a permission, he is I am and I am I'm not. So stop with insanity, man cannot be who created the universe. Look, you don't like how he runs it, well tough shit, truth hurts. Kinda like being cool.
Hold on, I'm gonna play that back, man. I'm gonna play that bike.
From cancer, and yeah, I cry, but don't ask me why if I can't ask you to what now. Cause with all due respect, definitely catch up to it somehow. Like, step off a ledge, right or not, you're gonna fall, like it or not. God doesn't need a permission, he is I am and I am I'm not. So stop with insanity, man cannot be who created the universe. Look, you don't like how he runs it, well tough shit, truth hurts. Kinda like being crucified, but hey, it's cool if I spill out lies so that you and I don't feel, cause our two views collide. So instead, continue these tri-dialogues about the blue and sky, what we do 9 to 5 till we use all the time sign. Then a short little few the lives and then die. Can't do it. All this arguing so damn foolish. I don't care what color Jesus was. All I know is that the man's Jewish. All I know is God became man, cause man tried to become him.
Damn, he bringing up like receipts from the Bible and also letting folks know that he don't like that one line talking about some. I don't know who color is. I don't really care. I don't know he's Jewish. Blah blah blah. Talking about the ethnicity of like Jesus. Which, in a way, doesn't really matter. Depends on who. It all depends on your perspective. Like, some people think he may be black. Some folks may Arabian. Others, like some other Middle Eastern ethnicity. Like, but people get so caught up in themselves, just focus on the fact that there is a Jesus in, like, the Bible and such that once walked the earth and tried to save mankind from their own original sins. And which he brings up in the next line, talking about God got mad at man for wanting to be him, talking about eating the forbidden fruit, and you know what I mean? If you read the Bible, you know. If not, do your Googles.
Be raised, got red blood, that's why it's blood that covers sins. You'll never win with these conversations, going back and forth about denominations. Nations rise up against nations, signs of the times got more blatant. Hey man, I'm not the one, I'm not the son, not even close. I don't love idols, I don't love titles, and I ain't bound to no pope. I don't worship jewels, I don't worship jewelry. I don't worship rules, I worship the ruler. He is a name, no level of fame can never top. That's why it's
And I also like that Baldwin show, like, crucified all the other words as well, like related to Christianity. I love how he brought up on the line talking about folks fighting over which denomination is the right one, which is very common amongst the Christian community. Like, people arguing whether Protestant, Catholic, Methodist, and such like that, or then you have like the Jehovah's Witnesses arguing which one is the most legit, like, word of gospel and such. When, if anything, most of them come from that same root and it's all through different interpretations instead of just one way to go by it. You know what I mean? And also based on like a person's upbringing and where they from. You know what I mean? It shouldn't even matter. Like, because that stuff like that has led to wars and people like dying for that type of shit or being excommunicated and such. That's very a sad part about this type of thing. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna play that back one more again.
these conversations going back and forth about denominations. Nations rise up against nations, signs of the times got more blatant. Hey man, I'm not the one, I'm not the son, not even close. I don't love idols, I don't love titles, and I ain't bound to no pope. I don't worship jewels, I don't worship jewelry. I don't worship rules, I worship the ruler. He
very true because as soon as the artist becomes open in their faith, whether it's like Christ or perhaps, or even someone that even like take their little Islamic faith seriously, like people tend to get the side eye, and stop supporting that person if they open about their faith in God. And it's very common. It still happens whenever someone is in the mainstream decides to like get more closer in their faith, more serious with their faith and such. Just after years of going through what human beings go through, perhaps dealing with vices, and then it reaches a point where they want to like just take more serious or may fall back from all the dealings with the industry to like put more focus on worshiping God and doing it, going by His word. People tend to lose their shit and just like we ain't going to listen to that person no more because for some reason like they just not accepting of such. And I also like how essentially through these lines we talking about some I don't worship artists, I don't worship jewelry, I don't worship all these worship this and that. Basically saying you don't worship none of the worldly possessions, and I don't think worship is one above, and lean into what I just mentioned before. So damn, this song got a lot. Again, Mesus coming with them bars in that deep message.
Really know, even though it's happened a million careers in a row, but yo, I'll leave that alone. I'm gonna put it like this, I ain't in love with a list, I just think that I'd be a little pissed if my kids live like I didn't exist, feel me? So chill with the boxes that you put me in. Why you standing on the outside looking in? Look at him, took your sin and put it all out on display. While you lock it in the closet, acting like your life is great, okay? This is me, nothing more, nothing less. Do I love Jesus? Best believe for sure, yes. But am I still a Christian? I ain't sure. Cause if it's everything I just said that I'm not, then not no more.
Damn, I wonder if that's the entire song. Because if that's the case, he definitely ended with a very powerful bar. Ask me if I'm Christian, I guess not no more, but nonetheless, still give praise to Jesus as such. And also, like you mentioned, like folks have all these sins, not wanting to put them out in front street, but want to act like their life is perfect. Which is also a reference to this whole crazy social media era where every last person seems like their life is just grand and perfect. They have no flaws or nothing, which is a whole lie, man, for real, a whole lie. Because every last person is dealing with something they want the world to know about. You know what I mean? Because as all this stuff is coming out, getting exposed, especially not just last year, but last 2 or 3 years. Oh yeah, it's coming out to be a lot that all that shit, like the pristine and oh my God, I'm perfect and nothing's wrong. Yeah, that whole image is crumbling, man. People want this. Is the whole the shift in society is happening, and not this audience, but people just want to see that more of that real. I mean, I love that line right there, man. I ain't gonna play it back. Like you went back to the little girl looking at the little snow globe, like playing the song. What's that called? Faith, peace, Pope got the little fish symbol, child of God, wine, God, Jesus, war, death, love, Father, witness, heart. Then got the whole crucified cross out. Okay. That's perfect. got the little girl smiling at the end of the video. Perfect ending to another amazing song from Mesus. And there's no slow down in quality of his material. Nonetheless, like his previous song is amazing and the beat is nice, and yeah, I say it helped like kind of lift my spirits. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to listen to it again, like in my own personal time, just to vibe out to it. And got me somewhat amped up, vibing out to the beat, as you seen in the reaction video to me breaking down the bars and the ones I did decide to put focus on and such. And like, dude definitely brought his A game to us, especially talking about something that's very important to him, like his faith in God and such, and may not necessarily going under label what a Christian may be, because that's something that a lot of people struggle with, whether their faith may be, but specifically with Christians, like they do tend to struggle in that, whether they can like call themselves that, because we all have vices and things we fall short on. Like if anything, if you do believe in God, everyone done fell short and done did something that they had no business doing. So there you have it. Some people still use profanity, all type of shit, but for someone like Mesus, yelping about it in the record and like put on Front Street on the wall and everything in the snow, this like spilling his heart out all those 4 minutes. Actually, those 3 minutes. I say about about those 4 minutes. It's about 4 minutes. It was very, very dope for him to see, and I definitely see myself streaming this song in my my off time. Like if I ever decide to go on Spotify again, like probably sometime later on. Before I do another reaction video, you definitely probably see me in a much better mood. But anywho, if you want me to react to more Mesus songs, be sure to post them in the comment section below. And if this is your first time watching a reaction video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and just let me know what you think of it, and tell everybody that you know. And that's the gist of it. And hopefully now, shit, this year we're still going up. This year is still going up. So I appreciate everybody that subscribed to me this far. Whoever it may be, if y'all came here for the Mesus stuff, came here for the Calhoun Up Church, or the trip, or either the trip hops music or the Bay Area shit, like whatever it is you came interested in, the countdown reactions, I do appreciate all the new subscribers, man. I really appreciate it. So we're gonna keep on going, and shit, I got y'all in the future, not in the future, but the past reactions, and get to them as much as I can. Don't hold me up on getting them like soon, because there's so many of them I still haven't got to, man. So definitely gonna get to it, and also be sure to follow my social media accounts. We'll be posted in the description box as well as in the end credits, so you won't miss it. By the way, I still gonna do that Mesus Clouds NF remix sometime this weekend, so stay tuned. And I got another reaction video coming out coming out tonight, so stay tuned as well. This your boy Black G92, about to sign off. Holla at your boy. Peace.